Okay, so today I am going to make this awesome Mississippi pot roast, and I'm going to use this 2.5 pound. This is eye of round roast, but you can use a regular chuck roast or whatever. Just get some good marble. A little bit of fat works because you want the juice from that. And this is a 2.5 pound. Um, the recipe calls for up to 5 pounds. We don't need that much for my family. This actually feeds us 2 really good meals on that. So I'm going to be fixing this in my Crockpot Express. So it's the same thing as an Instant Pot. So if you have an Instant Pot, it works really well. But I'm going to be using my Crockpot Express, and I have made this a couple of times, and it has become one of my family's favorites. So the ingredients that you're going to need is obviously a roast, and you're going to need some beef broth, and you're going to need some of these bad boys. I love these in this recipe, pepperoncini. I think that's how you say it. Maybe pepperoncini? Yeah, I think that's more like it. And you just need 6 of these and some of the juice. And then you need some ranch seasoning and au jus gravy. Now, what I do a little bit different, this is my recipe that I've adapted, is I love the spicy ranch. And you think that with the peppers and the spicy ranch that this is going to come out too spicy, but I guarantee you it does not. It adds a really nice flavor. But if you prefer, you can use just regular ranch seasoning, and you can also cut back on these, and I'll tell you in a minute how many we're going to use of these. Also, a quarter of a cup of butter, so it's half a stick. And that's pretty much it, guys. So here's what we're going to do is we are going to measure out half a cup of beef broth and half a cup of the pepperoncini juice, and it comes out to a whole cup of liquid. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to put this roast in the pot. Then I'm going to cover the roast in these seasoning packets. Here's the ranch. Put it right on top. Don't put it around it necessarily. It's okay if some falls down in there. That's okay, but you really want it right on top. And now I will add the dry au jus gravy mix right on top. You can also use brown gravy mix instead of this, but I really like the flavor of the au jus. It's a really nice flavor. Then you're going to take your butter and you're just going to stick it right on top, just like that, guys. It can't get any easier. No easier. So then I'm going to take this juice and I'm going to pour it down the sides. Try not to pour it on top. We don't want to get your seasonings off of the roast. So see how that's nice on the sides there? And then I'm going to take a fork and I'm going to just lift up just a little bit to let the juices underneath it. Yes, I suppose you could put the juices in first, but this is the directions I've always followed, so that's what I'm going to do. Then the instructions call for 6 of these. I just look at it and say, meh, if it looks like enough, then fine. It really is about your taste. But, so there's 1, 2, 3, and you can put those on top of, around, the bottom, whatever. It's really just going to cook in the juices. And I have 5 of them in there so far. There's 6. And then, once you have all the ingredients in there, that's it for that. So you're going to close your lid to your Instant Pot, Crockpot Express, whatever it is that you're using, and make sure that you have it sealed so that it can come to pressure. I'm going to set this on manual pressure, high, and I'm going to cook this for 70 minutes. For an hour and 10 minutes, okay? And then I'm gonna push start, and boom, guys, that's the way we make it, and I'll come back in a little bit and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so quick note, by the way, I did have to adjust the cooking time and made it, instead of 70 minutes, I went ahead and made it 90 minutes. It just wasn't fall apart ready like I wanted it to, so I did an additional time. I have allowed it to natural release for 15 minutes, and now I'm going to open it. And she's beautiful. I'm going to use my silicone slotted spoon because I don't want to scratch my inner wall. And we will put this baby right down here. And yes, it's wonderful, tender, wonderfully beautiful, beautiful roast. So I'm going to scoop out these pepperoncinis. And as you can see, you've got lots of broth left. If you want to make a gravy, you can. We love the broth just like it is. And we love to serve this with cauliflower rice mixed with some onion and some carrots. And I just gently fried this in some butter. And it makes a wonderful keto-friendly, low-carb meal. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this recipe.